a coin that can be worth over $100,000 is probably the dream of many a coin searcher or coin collector indeed. And the 1969 S double die obverse Lincoln cent is just such a coin that can, and in fact has many times over, been discovered while searching through rolls of coins or even pocket change. But why is this coin so valuable, and how can you identify it if you happen to come across one? Well, the 1969 S double die obverse Lincoln penny is a variety coin. To be more specific, it displays class 1 or rotated hub doubling on the obverse with a very strong counterclockwise rotation. What this all means, in essence, is that the coin is very similar to both the 1955 and 1972 double die obverse Lincoln pennies as well, in that there is very strong doubling on virtually all of the obverse design elements. The best place to spot this doubling could be on the words Liberty, where all of the letters are doubled to the top, with the letters closer to the rim being more dramatically doubled than the ones closer to the center of the coin. This is of course owing to the fact that the die had rotated slightly during the hubbing process between two squeezings or presses of the hub, causing a duplicate image to transfer onto the working die, which was then used to strike the coins. Further, the letters of "In God We Trust" are all also doubled to an unmistakable effect. The doubling in this case occurs towards the right of the final image and is very closely spaced out on every single letter. If you have a genuine coin, then there should be no deviation on this particular point. The coin is not only incredibly popular with collectors, but is also very scarce. As of making this presentation, there are exactly 76 grading events recorded in the population report. However, we also know that at least a number of those represent crossovers and resubmissions. I mean, it is understandable why someone would want to crack open a slab and resubmit a coin like this, as a jump of just a single grade point may represent literally thousands of dollars in additional value on the open market. A more realistic estimate might be 40 to 50 coins that are actually surviving, although the official estimate by PCGS is about 30 coins, with other sources quoting numbers in a very similar range. It is, however, estimated that no more than 100 coins were likely struck and released into circulation, and with several additional samples being discovered really only within the last decade still, there might well be more out there just waiting to be found. And if that is indeed your destiny, then the date is another place of interest that you would want to pay close attention to. Here, the doubling is displayed towards the south, which, if you were paying attention, was the opposite of what we saw in the word Liberty, perfectly demonstrating the nature of the doubling on this coin. You see, as the rotation occurred in a counterclockwise direction, the date shifted up, while simultaneously the word Liberty shifted down, and the letters of "In God We Trust" consequently all shifted sideways in a counterclockwise direction. But back to the date, where the doubling is seen on all of the numbers, but again is slightly more dramatic closer to the rim. A good example of this would be comparing the two nines, as you can see a split in the tail of the second 9, and a separation towards the top loop is far more pronounced in the second 9 when compared to the first. Again, as this doubling happened during the hubbing process, there should be absolutely no deviation from the example shown here. The doubling did not take place during the actual minting process, contrary to what some people might have you believe. Anyway, to be clear, the doubling is on the working die that was used to make these coins. That is why all of the coins look the same. If yours looks slightly different, then you either have a forgery or something else is going on altogether. together. And speaking of something else, you might notice that the S on the mint mark of the coin does not share the same dramatic doubling as you see on the rest of the lettering on the coin. And there's a very good reason for that. You see, during this period, the mint mark was still being added to the working die by hand. And as such, it would have been punched in after the hubbing process had already taken place. Conventional wisdom holds that no doubling should be present on the mint mark itself, which is fine and well. However, as we all know, exceptions do exist to virtually every rule. Now, there is something known as strike doubling, or what is more commonly referred to as machine doubling. This was a significant problem in the late 60s and 70s, and for some bizarre reason at the San Francisco Mint in particular. It happens when the coin die isn't fastened properly or vibrates loose ever so slightly during the minting operation, and then bounces ever so slightly after the coin is struck, which is why it is also referred to as die bounce or die chatter by some. It results in a flat, often referred to as a shelf-like appearance, and often narrows the profile of the affected elements as well. This is not true doubling. It is actually a form of damage, even though it did happen inside the coin press and only a fraction of a second after the coin was minted. In a case like this, you might see some strike doubling on the S mint mark. However, in 2007, renowned variety specialist Ken Potter released an image of a genuine 1969 S double die obverse penny that also suffers from strike doubling, hence the doubling on the mint mark seen on this picture. This is, however, the significant exception to the rule. Now that you know how to identify a genuine 1969 S double die obverse penny, you should also be aware that fakes do indeed exist and that you should be wary of those. And one of the most notorious is the case of the 1969 double die obverse penny forgeries. The story is bizarre and complicated, but in short, in 1969, Roy Gray and Morton Goodman began to make and sell fake 1969 double die obverse pennies, amongst other coins, using the spark erosion process with an electrical discharge machine that Gray had acquired. Now, keep in mind that these were supposed Philadelphia mint issues with no mint mark, and not the genuine 1969 S coins that we have been discussing up until this point. Long story short, it didn't take long for the Secret Service to catch on to their little operation, and they were soon apprehended, tried, and sentenced to multiple years in prison for counterfeiting US coins, but not before making literally thousands of fake coins. In fact, 2,900 fake 1969 cents were supposedly sold for more than $92,000. The Secret Service also managed to confiscate rolled sheets of silver with the approximate thickness of unfinished US coins, as well as planchets that were punched for nickels, dimes, quarters, and even $half. Gray also possessed a collar for dimes with 120 serrations, as opposed to the 118 serrations that appear on authentic dimes. This was absolutely damning evidence during the actual trial. How this all ties into our story is that the genuine 1969 S penny was first widely reported in July of 1970, but in their zeal to confiscate all of the 1969 fake coins, the Secret Service also confiscated several genuine examples of the 1969 S double die obverse coin as well, assuming that those were all fake coins in the process. By the time that the Treasury and the Mint had confirmed that these coins were in fact real, at least 5 coins, possibly even more, had already been destroyed by the government. The remaining few coins were supposedly returned to their owners, making an already rare coin even scarcer still. In the book, The 100 Greatest US Modern Coins, the 1969 S double die obverse Lincoln cent is listed in the number 2 position, behind only the 1975 no S dime. And if you like to find out more about that particular coin, then you can watch a video about that right here. So most known examples of this particular coin exist in circulating grades, and in fact as recently as only 2018, a genuine 1969 S double die op cent was pulled from circulation by a 27-year-old Texas mother who started coin roll hunting as a hobby and discovered a 1969 S double die op cent in a roll of coins she secured from a local bank. That coin was then graded by PCGS as AU55. However, also in 2018, a PCGS graded MS64 red graded example was sold at auction for $126,000. So I hope that this video helps you to better understand and perhaps even find a genuine 1969 S double die op cent. Until then, subscribe to WNN and activate notifications with the bell icon to know when new videos are released. For the World Numismatic News, I am Numisman saying thank you for watching, stay safe, keep collecting, and have a fantastic day.